A main. It will be a 20-car field, so a pretty big field for the Midwest Modifieds. It's going to be a lot of fun watching some comers and goers. Got some good cars at the back of the pack that qualified in through the B main a little bit earlier tonight. It'll be John Langton on point, car number 35. 35 of John Langton on point. Still trying to get some of the cars lined up. Jonathan Dean will be on the outside of row number 1, driver out of Spokane, Missouri. On the inside of row number 2, it'll be Jeremy Hazel in car 15H. He comes to us out of Lynchburg, Missouri. On his outside, it'll be the number 34 of Donnie Ost. Joey Wiles in the 161 car, got the black and white going. And it looks like it'll be Andy Austin, car number 72, on the outside of row number 3. Scott Campbell will go alongside Jerry Langton. Scott Campbell in car number 83, Jerry Langton in the number 44. Keep your eye on both of those cars as they have moved through the field very well. Also, Andy Austin, the 72, been very strong. Colt Cheever's another car to keep an eye on. He starts deep in this field. I believe he'll be on the inside of row number 5, so he's got a long way to go, but he's got a really good hot rod. On his outside, it'll be Dakota Maggard, who also has a very good race car in 156. Ian Morissette in the 38. Jeremy Leahy in car number 20. And again, some of these cars that qualified in through the B main earlier, they start all the way at the back of the pack. Sean Duncan starts deep in the field in car D7. Chad Donaldson, car number 22, also a long way to go. Kyle Bates, there's your transfer spots. Kyle Bates, car's number 74. On his outside, Gary Krebs, who transferred in through the B main in second place. Jared McIntyre in the number 9 and the 51 of Ken Walker. All right, race fans are going to come down the front stretch, and I believe the drivers will have their hands out the window. I know it's cold, but put your hands in the air and wave your hats and whatever you got. And pay the drivers off as they appreciate your presence here tonight at the Springfield Raceway. Sean Carlberg, car number 15, starts deep in the field as well, so a long way to go for the 15 of Carlberg. All right, it'll be the one to go signal when they come to the start-finish line this time by one more time around. John Langton will be on the pole in car number 35. His dad, Jerry Langton, starts outside row number 5. Make that outside row number 4 in the 8th position. And hopefully we'll see some good long green runs here because we're going to see some cars coming from the back. I believe Jared McIntyre will make a good run towards the front. Keep your eye on Gary Krebs, Kyle Bates, Ken Walker. Here we go, coming off turn number 4, green flag in the air. Everybody dives it down into turns 1 and 2, and we're going 3 and 4 wide. Down the backstretch they go. One car up off the banking, keeps it on the racetrack. We stay green. John Langton leads lap number 1, 3 wide for second. Still battling for that number 2 position. It's Andy Ost down at the bottom of the speedway. Donnie Ost up on the top side. Donnie Ost taking the 34 car to the top of the speedway. Andy Ost right along the hub. Sean Carlberg off the racetrack, the 15 car out of the race early. Started tailback. I believe he knew he had some problems. John Langton out in front looking strong in that 35. Donnie Ost second. Jonathan Dean now taking over the 3rd spot. Jerry Langton moving forward in car number 44. Colt Cheever also making some moves deep in traffic though, as there's still 3, how about 4 wide off turn number 4. Jared McIntyre trying to make his way through this heavy traffic after starting deep in the field. Still 3, 4 wide racing off turn number 4 down to the start-finish line. Colt Cheever's now just outside the top 5. Jerry Langton just behind him. Both of those cars moving forward. Oh, problems up here in turn number 4. One car a little off the pace. That's Andy Ost. Dakota Maggard getting into the back of the Andy Ost machine. He keeps it going straight. We stay green as John Langton has opened up a half a straightaway over the 2nd place car of Donnie Ost. Joey Wiles making a big move. He's up to 3rd, and now Colt Cheever up to 4th. Here comes Jerry Langton running in 6th, trying to make the top side work around the 26 of Jonathan Dean. Great racing all the way through the field as Kyle Bates is off the pace, car number 74. And now he picks up the pace again, so not sure what happened to Kyle, but has it rolling again. And Andy Ost off the racetrack, car 72, done for the night. Laps continue to click by for John Langton. Not fast enough for him, I am sure. Joey Wiles has taken over the 2nd spot from Donnie Ost. Donnie Ost fighting back now on the top side. Here comes Colt Cheever. He wants a little bit of this 2nd place action. John Langton has enjoyed a clean racetrack so far. Lap traffic may come into play very shortly. Sean Duncan, the 1st car, is in danger of going 1 lap down. Colt Cheever now making the passes. We got caution on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. Got a car spinning down there in turns 1 and 2. And you can believe that John Langton did not want to see that caution flag come out. That's Jeremy Leahy and the Rick's Auto number 20. So the field has really closed up, and this battle for the lead is going to get intense. John Langton had enjoyed a good lead with no traffic. He was a few car lengths coming up on the lap car of Sean Duncan, but now he'll have Joey Wiles and Colt Cheever right on his tailpipe for the double file restart. Donnie Ost and Jerry Langton will be in row number 3. Jared McIntyre has not been able to make up a lot of ground. Again, mired back in that heavy traffic. And looks like Jeremy, how about Joey Wiles? Joey Wiles picking that bottom lane in car 161. That'll put Colt Cheevers up on the top side. Donnie Ost will be in the bottom lane in row number 3 alongside Jerry Langton, last time feature winner at March Madness. Well, buckle up, race fans. Going to get even more intense as now the fast cars have made their way up towards the front. Can John Langton hold them off? We're going to find out as they come off turn number 4 this time. Keith Pratt shaking the green. Joey Wiles getting a pretty good break there on the drop of the green flag. John Langton able to hold him off. Here comes Jerry Langton up on the top side of the speedway. He'll try to race up there and go alongside Colt Cheevers and Joey Wiles. Out in front, John Langton by 2 car lengths. Joey Wiles to the bottom of the speedway. Colt Cheevers swinging it around the top side. Down the backstretch they'll go. Here comes Jerry Langton way up on the top side of the speedway. Down to the start-finish line. How about 4 car lengths for John Langton? Driving his tail off right now, trying to hold off these hard chargers. Jerry Langton may be the fastest car on the racetrack as he tries that top lane, trying to make it up alongside Colt Cheevers. Bobbled just a little bit that time. John Langton doing a nice job, giving 5 car lengths over Joey Wiles. Colt Cheevers right there in 3rd. Jerry Langton in 4th, still working that top side, now gaining ground on the 45. Scott Campbell just outside the top 5 in car number 83, working down on the bottom of the racetrack. Good racing back in the pack as they're still 2 and 3 wide for position. Jerry Langton with a run on the top side by side for 3rd with Colt Cheevers, and now swings it around the top side of the speedway. He'll take the 3rd spot. Coming down to the start-finish line this time by, it'll be 2 to go for John Langton. Joey Wiles still about 5 car lengths back. Colt Cheevers fighting back for that 3rd spot down on the bottom of the racetrack. Jerry Langton once again getting a good run off the top of the racetrack in turn number 2. It'll be the white flag this time by John Langton coming to the start-finish line. Making 4 car lengths down the backstretch for John Langton. Started on point, has led them all so far. He'll come off turn number 4. How about it? John Langton to victory lane. Joey Wiles 2nd, Colt Cheevers 3rd, and Jerry Langton 4th. Donnie Ost hanging on to a top 5. How about it, race fans? A great race right there. As the Midwest Modifieds presented by Casey General Store put on a great performance tonight. Only 1 caution flag. And Jerry Langton making his way forward, not quite able to get up and battle for that lead. But a nice run for Jerry Langton. So we've had 2 feature events in the Midwest Modifieds this season, and we've had 2 Langtons in victory lane. John Langton getting her done tonight. A nice job, and his dad's going to be right there to congratulate him. Or whip him. I'm not sure. Maybe he's going to whip him. How about that celebration down in victory lane, father and son? Last time it was the 44, tonight it's the 35. And I believe this might be John Langton's birthday today. And there he is, folks, climbing out of the car. Put your hands together for John Langton.